19 to come and join a course with us, a short course, usually around 12 weeks, to learn about a skill that's going to help them get into a different kind of employment. So it's an opportunity for people to come along and actually use a passion or something that they're really interested in to upskill and actually get a career in that area, which is a really amazing opportunity.
Doesn't matter whether they're employed, out of work at the moment, self-employed, it's a chance to learn a new skill and build a career in a new sector.
The biggest successes of the skills boot camps has been the ability to have people from all over the UK come together remotely to learn new skills to then progress into a career within tech.
Another thing that I've seen which has been really great is a lot of women coming and applying for the skills boot camps, and these then lead to more tech roles, so it's been really exciting seeing the confidence in women and other people coming along and taking it and really enjoying it, so I've loved seeing that.
So for me, the biggest successes of the skills boot camps of the last year have been the fact that we've seen lots of students move into new jobs within new sectors that they previously didn't have any experience of, to upskill, to reboot, and be successful basically in a new career. So in terms of the employability skills they learn in the boot camp, they learn a lot of the traditional stuff, so CVs and how to fill in job application forms, interview techniques, but also a lot around confidence and self-esteem. It might be that they're returning to the jobs market after a long break, for example. And we also look at presentation skills, how to pitch, psychometrics, all the type of things that are done in modern recruitment.
In the boot camps, the environment is really collaborative and interactive. A lot of our courses are online, they can be hybrid, so because of that we really do try to make them as collaborative as possible. We have spaces online to interact with the other students, and this really helps with them when they're going out into the workplace because they're learning how to work with other people, and on the boot camps there are so many different employability backgrounds that they've come from, so it means that they're getting a real taste for all sorts of different skills and things that they can add to their future career.
Emerge, a unique multidisciplinary creative practice studio for Bath Spa University grads. A creative incubator helping emerging talent bridge the gap between university and the professional world, giving creatives and artists of any discipline vital space, skills development, funding opportunities, and a path to flourish.
Emerge supports artists from across the creative disciplines, so there's my field, creative media and technology, but also we have fine art, performers, and anything across all of the creative disciplines.
The support each of us receives is fantastic, whether that's professional assistance with our own careers, support expanding our own business capabilities, or simply somebody to have a tea and a catch-up with. The creative mentorship and resident relationship's really important because on Emerge it provides that space to really understand how to build professional relationships with other people without having it be scary for the wider world.
I look after the design residents, and they can be from multidisciplines, which is really interesting. They will be on their own path and I'm here to support them, and it's the support that they need which a lot of people never have.
Emerge is more than just developing your own practice. It's about sharing, supporting and learning new skills from each other. Everyone has something to offer and everyone has something to learn. So Emerge has allowed me to make the transition from a postgraduate to somebody working in the industry. I've been able to test new workshop ideas here at Emerge, develop them, fine-tune them and then share them beyond these walls and turn them into part of my portfolio.
Emerge offers the vital resource of space and time that's key to all artist development. It has bespoke spaces from artist studios, rehearsal rooms, desks and project spaces. I engage with Emerge primarily through the use of the space, It allows me to create like larger scale works because I'm not at home and I can leave things up to dry. And also just having other artists around me, you can sort of nip over for a quick opinion, you can look at their work for inspiration. It all just helps to create this atmosphere of creativity.
Pop in for a visit, meet the team, and follow us on socials for updates on events, showcases, and residency opportunities.
Creativity is so much more than people think it can be. It is telling your stories your way. As people, we imagine and we make, often at the same time. We have an urge to create, no matter if you're just starting out or have been a master for years. It's not money that will change the world or politics. It's the sensible use of creativity, the intelligent choices about intent, and the ethical basis for action. It doesn't come from hot, sweaty offices, it doesn't come from banks, and it doesn't come from armies. It comes from inside your head. Curiosity is asking why. It's time to explore how things can be done differently, what we should be doing, and why we should be doing it. We must learn from others, especially those who are different from ourselves. Curiosity means constantly looking for new ways of doing things. It is the glue that binds us together and enables us to see things in new ways that maybe weren't there before. Confidence is being able to step out of your comfort zone and try something new and innovative. It's finding creative ways to solve problems that wouldn't work any other way. Confidence is earned. Push yourself, celebrate your wins, and learn from your failures. Repeat, and your confidence will grow. It's time to own your own creativity, curiosity, and confidence, because they will be your superpowers. We are Bath Spa University, inventors of professional creativity.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I just thought I would extend everyone the courtesy to let you know we will be beginning a little late this morning as we deal with a number of last-minute issues, late arrivals and so on. I know that can often buy time for a quick toilet stop, so I thought I'd let you all know that we'll start in about 5 minutes. So do please bear with us. Thank you. Good morning once again, everybody. We are now ready to get underway. Thank you all so much for your patience. I do hope that slight delay won't get in the way of your enjoyment today. So welcome to Bath Forum. This is your graduation ceremony. Go on, give it up for them. Thank you, everyone. And a graduation really is a celebration. That's the spirit in which we'll conduct the proceedings today. My name is Mark McGuinness. I'm one of the senior team at the university. I've been an academic here for longer than I really imagined possible, over 20 years. Gosh, oh no, I am old enough, really. So on behalf of the senior team, welcome to everybody, to our graduates and to your guests here today. Now, before I go through the two jobs I've got this morning, could I ask you to check your mobile phone has been set to silent or off as I go through these preliminaries. So I've got those two jobs. The first one is to welcome you and to make sure that everybody, but particularly the graduates, understand the flow of the ceremony so that you can just focus on enjoying what's about to happen over the next hour or so. So you're clear the order of proceedings and so on. And that's for everybody, but particularly for the graduates. The second job I'll do is once the procession is on the stage and we're underway, the formal proceedings are underway, I'm the MC. I take us through the different stages of the ceremony. So you'll see me pop up and occasionally tipping my hat to members of staff and so on. That's our signals that the next thing's happening and so on. So those are the things that I'll be doing today. Let's firstly, though, do some thank yous. I'd really like it. We've got 4 thank yous I'm going to do. If we could end with a round of applause for all of them, that'll speed us along. So firstly, the team at Bath Forum, once again, thanks for your support, your help and expert advice in delivering these complex events this week. Really grateful to you for letting us use this amazing building. I'd also like to thank our colleagues and friends at Bath College next door, where we've been able to use their facilities to offer robing facilities close to the venue. It has been difficult when we've used other venues, but being so close has really helped, so thank you to them. I'd like to thank every single one of my colleagues who has worked extremely hard to bring this event together. Many of you in the room may be aware that there is currently industrial action in the higher education sector which has slowed things down, but we have managed to get everybody here on time who needed to be here. I'm really grateful for the extra work from all of our academic staff and all the professional staff who've worked tirelessly to bring that together. The final thank you, I think, is a very special one, which is our live musicians. They're right here in front of us. They've been entertaining you while you've been waiting. A round of applause for everybody, please. Thank you. So, to the ceremony itself. So, what will happen in a few minutes is the back doors will fling open on cue and an academic procession will enter the room. That's your academic staff wearing the fine robes of their last institution. That's what I'm doing today. That's what you're doing today, the last institution that awarded you a degree. There's nothing quite like the rub of medieval polyester, I assure you. It's a very colourful, splendid affair, and we'll bring them in, down through the middle channel, up onto the stage. They will take their seats. The last person who comes onto the stage today, we are overseen by the Vice-Chancellor herself, and she will take her seat, and that is everybody else's cue, including everybody in the auditorium who I've asked to stand for the procession. They can take their seat when the Vice-Chancellor does the same. So do please remain standing if you're able to until that point. We then move along to the presentation of the awards after welcome speeches and so on. The presentation of awards, graduates, I'll speak to you specifically now. You're probably a bit nervous. If you're not, maybe you've not understood what this is about. But there's a set of steps here. If you're using them, they're the main obstacle. So if you've got new shoes on, maybe you have, take care. But you'll be asked to rise at the right time. Stay seated until a member of our team asks you to stand. You'll be stood in rows at the right time. So don't worry, you don't have to do anything. We've got your back. You'll then be guided down this channel here to your right to these steps, which are just in front of me here. Along the way, we'll check names, because you are seated in a deliberate order, which matches the readers' lists that we've got, and that our readers will read your name from. So stay in the same order, please. We will check your name at the last step here, right in front of me. My colleague Helen will do that final check. I will be over here just making sure that if there's anything needs to be helped along. I'll be there just to kind of be on hand if anything needs to be sorted. But once you get to the top here, your name will be read from this microphone by the member of the team that has been asked to do that. It's from your school. They'll read your name, walk straight across the blue carpet, which you may have seen on the screen up there. You'll see it very clearly when you're up here. There's a blue strip of carpet runs straight across. Stay on the blue carpet, just walk straight across the stage. The Vice-Chancellor will be in the middle of the stage, will acknowledge your achievement. She usually tips her hat, gives a smile, occasionally says a few words, congratulates you. There's no handshakes, you'll be pleased to know, particularly the people right at the end of the presentation. They're really pleased to know there's no handshakes, because that would have been unhygienic. But it's a contact-free ceremony, so do just acknowledge her back, give her a tip of the hat, or a wave, or even just a smile. Please do find your loved ones in the auditorium, give them a wave, give them a smile, a punch in the air. We have had moonwalking on occasion as well. I can't do that, but if you can, this is your moment. Okay. So graduates, please just follow the directions of our staff. They'll get you onto the stage, across the stage, back down off the stage, and around the auditorium back to the seat you're currently sat in. We've done this before, so don't worry, just follow the instructions. And I've spoken to Caris, who's the first student up. Go on, give it up for Caris. It's all on her. As long as she gets here, everyone else can just follow the person in front of them. So we've been through it carefully, have we not, Caris? So no pressure. Thank you, Caris, for being good sport about it. Right, at the end of the ceremony, when we've presented all the awards and we're going into the closing of the ceremony, graduates, please be prepared to be stood in rows once again and exited out of the door you see in the corner of the auditorium to the left over there. We'll exit you row by row. It does take a little time, but we do that to avoid bottlenecking, to avoid any kind of safety issues. We do it very carefully, but we do very certainly get you out into Somerset Street, which is a safe space. We've got traffic control orders on it today to make sure you're safe as you exit the building. We will then also offer guided tours across the city to get you to Parade Gardens, because this year we're trying something new. We're trying an outdoor reception. I've seen the weather forecast. Should have seen it on Monday. But we will be taking you across in smaller groups to avoid sort of overcrowding any particular area of the city. Once the graduates are out, your guests, of course, will also receive that same courtesy. We'll offer those guided tours to you as well if you're not sure where Parade Gardens is. Please congregate in Somerset Street, which is the street immediately outside that door. You can leave by any exit, but just join a member of staff there who will make sure you get to the outdoor reception. You get a wristband for a free drink. Oh, we've got your attention now, haven't I? And there's some nibbles as well. And I think it's not going to rain till later on today, so that's the second ceremony today. So enjoy that before, of course, you want to go off and enjoy with your loved ones and the rest of your day. So hopefully that gives you a strong sense of what will unfold over the next hour or so. I'm almost done. I've got final housekeeping announcements. So this is my second invite to everybody to check their mobile phone has been set to silent. Should you need first aid for any reason, please do just attract the attention of any one of the staff in the room and they will get that to you quickly. We have that on hand. And in the unlikely event that the building should need to be evacuated for any reason, there will be a very clear instruction to do so, and please exit via the nearest available emergency exit. They're all scattered all over the building and our staff will guide you out of the building in that way. With that, I will just add my congratulations to you all. An amazing achievement, particularly in the circumstances many of you have endured over the last 3 or 4 years. So well done, everybody. Now let's get on with the show. Please stand for the academic procession. Please be seated. Distinguished guests, graduates, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I call upon the Vice-Chancellor of Bath Spa University, Professor Sue Rigby, to open this ceremony.
Good morning. In fact, we're a bit late starting, so I only just got that in time, but good morning. It's wonderful to see you all. So you are our friends and our guests, graduands, colleagues. A very warm welcome to this, our Bath Spa University summer graduations. And colleagues, if you wish to, please feel free to remove your hats. Or you can keep them on if you prefer. And welcome to our ceremony and this celebration of your fantastic achievements. Some of you are sitting here for the second time, so you're very familiar with it, you're an old hand, but it's no less an achievement. Indeed more for having that extra experience and the in-house and real-life experience that you also bring back to this graduation. So huge congratulations to all of you. We'll recognise your degree in this ceremony, and we will also recognise the achievements and degree of Connie Hillman, whose mum will come up to receive her award in her memory today. Welcome to the Forum. It's an amazing venue run by the most professional of good friends of the Bath Spa University. And a shout out as well to our many colleagues who are running proceedings today, whether they are musicians, ushers, live streamers, first aiders, registrars. They're all our staff, and they come because they're delighted by what you've achieved and love to be part of this ceremony. But what we're here to do is celebrate your achievements and also take a moment to consider what your qualification means, and then, of course, what you now can and should do with it. So I'm going to digress for a moment. In most parts of the Christian church, there are moments of transition that are considered to be affirmations of faith or engagements with a faith community and to be recognised by God. Depending on which part of the Christian faith you belong to, they include things such as baptism, confirmation, marriage, ordination. In our secular and properly more plural society, there are only one or two transitions that everyone would recognise as being on that scale. Finishing higher education is one of those. It's a huge personal achievement. It's a permanent mark of the status that comes from that achievement. And it is, I think, also a moment when what you are receiving is also something that enriches society more widely, and which carries with it the burden and privilege of enhanced expectations. So, start at the beginning. Let's just take a moment to think about that achievement. And I'll state the blindingly obvious here. Your qualification was not easy to get, yeah? You didn't find it absolutely straightforward, walk in the park, paid for it online, chatbot GTT, no. These things are incredibly difficult. You'll have been very uncertain, probably sometimes uncertain that you could do this at all. Think back to your first assessment submission. You'll have been confused and frustrated as you struggled to understand what good means in this setting, and then, in sequence, what really, truly outstanding and brilliant means in this setting. You'll have been stressed when we asked too much of you in too little time. But occasionally and vitally, you'll have been elated by a really good mark, by an eye-opening seminar, by a class really well taught, by a sudden moment of personal insight when your whole sense of understanding of this discipline has transformed and mutated. And many of you will have encountered some of that, at least, through the COVID pandemic and through the restless anxiety of post-COVID recovery. What I want to emphasize today is that that does not make you victims. It makes you supers. You may remember a very famous pair of dancers from the last century, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Someone once asked Ginger what it was like partnering the best dancer in the world. She commented that everything he did, she did backwards and in high heels. You are Ginger Rogers. Earlier and later graduates are only Fred Astaire's. So as you sit here, a successful graduate, just take a moment to reflect on your journey. It might have been that first classroom experience. It might have been when your parents left you and drove away down the drive at Newton Park. It might have been that moment when you walked into the library and realised just how much there was to learn. Think about those really difficult times, but also the triumphs that you've had through the years. Each of your journeys has been unique. Just take a moment to reflect on that now. Looking back, I'm sure you'll be absolutely clear about the critical part that the support of your family and friends has had in helping you to get here today. Many of these vital people are with you in the auditorium, and it's packed today, which is great to see. And some of your supporters can't be here, but they're either watching on the live stream or they're shouting at the computer and trying to get it to start, and they're thinking about you at this minute with huge affection. So what I'd like you to do in a moment is to stand up, to turn towards your supporters who are here and give them an enormous round of applause. Happy to do that? So can I ask you to rise and give your supporters a big clap. Sometimes I think we should make that more interesting by taking away one chair while you're standing up. So no need to risk standing up again, but if you could join me in a moment in thanking the staff who've taught you and supported you in other ways through your studies. I'm privileged to lead a group of outstanding academics and professionals who have you, their students, always at the heart of what they do. They work late hours, and many of them, and they are as delighted by your attainments as you are, so please join me in thanking them now. So next I want to take a few minutes to think about what your degree comprises. So there's a lot of subject knowledge for sure, but knowledge is quite transient, sorry. Most of what you know now you're going to forget in the next decade, let's be honest. It's true, isn't it? How much do you remember of your degree? And what you don't forget will go out of date, sorry. But at least you didn't do a degree. At least you didn't do a degree in cybersecurity, because for some of them it's out of date before they walk out of the hall, and that's a real shame, you know. So a degree is about knowledge, but not really. What is it really? Is it skills? You can do things now that only a tiny minority of people are able to do, whether that's teach a child to read, inspire a class, coach a struggling student, in the fullness of time, lead a school. This may well be where your personal journey starts. It may be where it ends. But your qualification offers you much, much more than that. It's the means by which you have learned to be resilient, to be resourceful, to lead, sometimes actively to follow, to be sure of your own capabilities, to be able to tackle profound challenges. A Bath Spa degree or higher degree has enabled you to build your confidence. You know how much you can achieve. Wear that like armour in your future lives. It's built your curiosity about people, about culture, about purpose, about the future, about the world you inhabit. It's built your creativity, your ability to think outside the box, to ask the right question, and to answer those questions in a way that makes a difference. That's the value of the qualification that you will take today. As you walk across the stage in a few minutes, you should take stock of this, own it, internalise it, and become it. It's a walk of a few steps from the end of your studies to the start of your graduate life, but it is a profound transition, a permanent change. As you start this journey, you begin by leaving us. So this is a high point in the university calendar, a day of great joy, but also of great sadness. A university isn't a collection of buildings or honours or research or degrees or teachers. It's a community of learners. We are all in that community of learners, nothing more and nothing less. And you have been a central part of that community for quite some time, and your contribution has been incredible. While we'd have it no other way than you graduate from our world and move on, you leave a big gap, and we are very sorry to say goodbye. But keep in touch. You are always part of the Bath Spa community, and if we can help you in any way in the future, just reach out and let us know. We have your backs. And we'd love to hear about your successes and stories as the years progress. And we are a community to be very proud of. Our roots stretch deep, back into the 1850s. And since that time, some of Britain's finest artists and teachers have worked with us. But we are a university of the 21st century, designed to meet the challenges of a post-industrial, highly volatile and rapidly changing world. So in that world, finally, I want to reflect on what your degree means to the rest of us, to the wider society that now benefits from what you can do. You will graduate into uncertain times with an academic armoury that will allow you to thrive and which can contribute to helping others to thrive as well. Your qualification from the School of Education is your passport to changing the world, child by child, class by class. In your career, you will teach an Einstein, you will teach a Nelson Mandela, a Rembrandt, a Mozart. Make them be what they can be. You will teach the future leaders of industry, of politics. You will teach doctors, nurses, social workers. You will teach future parents. Whomever you teach, they will take from you a sense of adventure in learning, a sense of the boundless potential of every human being, and a sense of the responsibility and privilege that this potential implies. Your job is the most critical that exists in society. I am so proud of what you will achieve every day of the rest of your lives. Wherever you go, you will make a difference, and that's so, so important. And from here on, remember, there's no endpoint assessment, no marking of your work, only that small voice inside that expresses pride when you do the right things. Only that small voice inside that gives you the determination to do what must be done. But if I had to choose a set of people to make change and to make things better, it would be you, our graduates. And just now, I can ask nothing less of you than that you thrive in your life journeys, that you make a difference, and that in doing so, piece by piece, you change everything. You have the rest of your life to spend, and I will be delighted to watch as you spend it wisely and for the benefit of others in these strange times. So well done, graduates. Have a great day. You have earned it, and I congratulate you. Well done.
We will now move to the presentation of awards to graduates of Bath Spa University, and I call upon the Vice-Chancellor to receive the graduates from the School of Education.
Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Bachelor of Arts with honours in combined awards. Caris de Maid. Ryan John Holloway. Abby Joyce. Hannah May McGregor. Victoria Pryor. Georgia Rochent. Holly Sawyer. Molly York. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Early Childhood Studies. Abby Jo Victoria Barron. Honey Francis Beezer. Emma Louise Biggs. Isabel Jane Chetwynd. Harriet Dan. Joanne Lucy Dennis. Libby Eve Judith Dumper. Victoria Roseanne Ellis. Megan Adora Ferner. Violet Gillespie. Shalome Grutaboa. Elena Guversin. Lucy Sarah Jane Harris. Faith Esther Jones. Claire Louise Cabucha. Anna Kopek. Sophia Yobet Ayala. Bethany Louise Monday. Stacey Johnston Oliver. Rebecca Jane Robinson. Rebecca Sainsbury. Cassandra Elaine Tapper. Jessica Marie Windows.
Connie joined Bath University in September 2020 and was a well-liked and respected student. Being popular with both staff and students, she is remembered most of all as a kind and thoughtful young lady, traits that I believe are particularly valuable in work with young children. Her contribution to the early childhood sector is a great loss. Connie's friends, Izzy, Honey, Beth, Molly and Hannah, describe her as being simply beautiful, both inside and out. They feel honoured and privileged to have shared their first year of student life with her. They say Connie will always be in our hearts and minds, and especially today. Connie will be remembered for her place in and contribution to our learning community. Chancellor, I present to you the following candidate for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Early Childhood Studies, Connie Hillman.
Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Early Childhood Studies, Swindon Top-Up. Amanda Bird. Emma Louise Dodd-Smith. Kelly Gamage. Bolan Gregory. Tegan Ann Heath. Rebecca Ann MacDonald. Eloise Anina Mitchell. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Education, Primary and Early Years. Bethany Sophie Bales. Ellie Megan Birchall. Lily Freya Brees. Maisie Kate Brooke. Janaea Anne-Marie Kalahi. Jack Kane. Sean Marie Carpenter. Harmony Emma Sydney Carr. Molly Louise Chivers. Kathleen Annie May Cox-Thompson. Samantha Louise Dix. Amy Louise Eager. Lucy Gamble. Molly Jess Green. Gabriel Groves. Shannon Hartley. Francesca Lorraine Hill. Greer Vanessa Sylvia Hughes. Lauren Marie Isles. Alicia Joy. Megan Jubb. Chloe Elizabeth King. Hannah Louise Maskell. Caris Mortel. Keris Bethany May Newbold. Kate Page. Amelia Marie Palmer. Lucia Grace Patty. Tamsin Elizabeth Ratcliffe. Rebecca Jane Richardson. Georgia Rolfe. Amber Louise Sims. Lydia Singleton. Jonty David Sweeney. Zoe Swift. Adam Taylor. Natasha Helena Ann Tumulty. Megan Viljoen. Jessica Lauren Vine. Lexi J. Wall. Emma West. Bella Westlake. Bethany White. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Education Studies. Emily Grace Ballinger. Ellie Bertuca. Claire Natalie Bramley. Taylor Jade Cowlishaw. Amber Rosina Dorr. Svetlana Fyodorova. Naomi Fox-Russell. Caris Sian Jones. Alina Carol Keeg. Sarah Davinia Lamour-Sheem. Phoebe Louise Oakey. Zach Ethan Partridge. Heather Ivy May Pitcher. Diana Louise Ruston. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in International Development and Education. Sophie Ellen Reed. Julia Esther Saunders.
Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Primary and Early Years Education through School-Centred Initial Teacher Training. From Buckingham Partnership, Emma Gothard. Joan Guist. Natasha Mazembe. Lawrence O'Sullivan. From Cornwall Skit, Kareen Anderson. Cheryl Fullard. Imogen Goldsworthy. Kirsten Gordon. Alice Green. Daniel Head. Amy Hutton. Robin Kelleher. Joanna Marcinakova. Rebecca Paulin. Emily Tucknott. From Hamwick Skit, Shannon Baker. Jack Gallagher. Kadeza Hassan. Stephen Herring. Mia O'Donnell. Bethany Turville. Autumn Valentine. From North Wiltshire Skit, Bethany Arthurs. Kaylee Besant. Victoria Boddy. Catherine Burke. Amy Marie Davidson. Abby Davis. Georgia Eaton. Natasha Flynn. Amber Garrett. Jessica Gorski. Emily Hayward. Esther Hebden Hayden. Rebecca Jenkin. Devi Kaushal. Bradley Mussard. Samantha Pallett. Hannah Patton. Emma Pearce. Amy Pomfrey. Joanne Porter. Charlotte Reynolds. Abigail Ross. Holly Stokes. Hannah Wilson. From Primary Catholic Partnership, Sinead Alston. Natalie Chesney-Stagg. Susanna Joseph. Catherine Owen. From Southwest Teacher Training, Zaharajan Abdul. Angelica Anderson. Stephen Bampton. Holly Bolton. Ellie Brooke. Victoria Clements. Sarah Evans. Hannah Ferry. Fiona Helsing. Yasmin Kerwin. Joella Lansfield. Poppy Langley. Charlotte Light. Jessica Mack. Alice Patini. Barnaby Poslet. Emma Pottage. Chelsea Rowe. Serena Sage. Elaine Shea. Emmy Shearer. Rebecca Spence. Rachel Williams. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of postgraduate certificate in secondary education through school-centred initial teacher training. From Buckingham Partnership, Ella Brown. Sophia Diaz. Deepa Alango. Sandra Flex. Matthew Grieve. Sophie Talia Joy Griffith. Elliot Hale. Amber Haler. Julie Houston. Valen Laser. Charlotte May. Theo Monington. Alice Nichols. Ray Nixon. Robert Preen. Chris Watson. From Cornwall Skit, Zoe Arundel Lethbridge. Matthew Bosley. Jodie Cropley. Ella Crouch. Dominique Diaz da Silva. Billy Jane. Callum Patmore. Charlotte Pollard. Beth Rickett. Claire Spinks. Harry Staines. Francesca Thornton. Phoebe Turner. From Eye2Eye Teaching Partnership, Harry Acott. Liam Badco. Connor Benton. Owen Bevan. Mandy Gibbs. Simon Malio. Kaylee Morris. Amy Parfitt. Coral Phillips. Jasmine de Arbeck Pratt. Hunter Rickman. Harriet Richings. Joe Salmon. Elaine Staunton. Beverly Stewart Jackson. Jana Todorova. Marion Whitby. Victoria Williams. From Mid-Somerset Consortium, Lorna Adicott. Andrew Barton. Jacob Beard. Anna Beaton. William Date. Kirsty Gribbin. Victoria Rumsey. Megan Sitton. Samuel Sowden. Felicity Swift. Sarah Thrasher. Sophie Upham. Jessie Wybrew. From North Wiltshire Skit, Chris Bennett. Luke Bramble. Shannon Carter. Jacob Greeno. Francesca Haswell. Hayley Illman. Freya Killick. Ian Love. Tamar Evenall. Stephen Richards. Claire Robbins. Evangeline Rowe. Sarah Saville. Lauren Wiltshire. From Southwest Teacher Training, Luke Adey. Paige Antcliffe. Oscar Aniyawu. Daniel Burnell. James Burrow. Alexander Campbell. Bethany Channon. Victoria Coburn. Holly Crawford. Rose Delicata. Clover Heather. Zoe Horrell. Charlotte Isaacs. Olivia Parker. Josh Pugh. Lisa Russell. Kajal Shah. Molly Simpson. Cara Solomon. From Wessex Schools Training Partnership, Rebecca Amy. Amina Begum. Emma Elizabeth de Mequinham Clark. Francis Fielding. Thomas Gillenship. Jessica Hale. Dominic Harris. Eve Hesketh. Alicia Hill. Rachel Holmes. Emily Jenkins. Sharina Mosley.
Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Special Educational Needs Coordination, SENCO. Suzanne Jeanette Asser. Laura May Binns. Katie Salford Drake. Laura Catherine George. Claire Linda Hodges. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidate for the award of Master of Arts in Counselling and Psychotherapy Practice. Nazia Riney. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Master of Arts in Counselling and Psychotherapy Practice, Distance Learning. Tony Sonia Buffham. Elaine Burrell. Cynthia Edwards. Lorraine Proctor. Leanne Pudney. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Master of Arts in Educational Leadership. Rebecca Goddard. Catherine Jane Lloyd. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Master of Arts in Education, Leadership and Management Pathway. Dominika Eva Kovacs. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Master of Arts in Inclusive Education. Jade Lauren Jeffrey. Anne Caroline Law. Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Master of Arts in Professional Practice. Sarah Frances Cullen. Tom Sweeney. Molly Treasure.
Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Master of Arts in Professional Practice in Higher Education. Ashley Harriman Dodsworth. Anna Victoria Holbert.
Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidate for the award of Master of Arts in Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, Stephanie Faye Walker.
Vice-Chancellor, I present the following candidate for the award of Doctor of Philosophy, Richard John Parker, for their thesis entitled Teachers' Perceptions of Attachment-Aware Approaches in Schools, Normative or Transformative.
Vice-Chancellor, in addition to those candidates presented to you here, I commend the other candidates listed in absentia for the conferment of their various awards.
On my authority as Vice-Chancellor of Bath Spa University, I confer the awards of those candidates here present and those in absentia. And graduates, in the time-honoured tradition, you may now remove your hats. Well done! And if you just remember that each of you has to give one hat back to the people you borrowed the gowns from, but they'll never know if it's not your hat. I'd now like to invite Emma West, who's just taken her BA Honours in Education Primary and Early Years, Lily Breeze, who's taken her BA Honours Education Primary and Early Years, and Shalome Grutabor, BA Honours Early Childhood Studies, to jointly deliver the student valediction.
Chancellor, members of faculty, those family and friends in the audience today, and most especially the class of 2023 who are celebrating their graduation from Bath Spa University today, to whom we welcome with our most heartfelt of congratulations. It is an absolute honour to be invited to share this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity delivering this valedictorian speech on such a memorable and momentous occasion. We have been told to try and keep it below 5 minutes, but we're hoping to get away with a 10% margin here. There's so much that we could have crammed into this speech relating to the journey we have been on, and what a journey we have been on. Like most students here, I don't really like presenting, but here I am representing the School of Education with my two lovely co-speakers. Therefore, I ask for your patience as we finish up our speaker notes before we officially bid each other a final farewell and part ways. At least we're not going to get marked for this one.
The class of COVID, starting our degrees in 2020, was certainly a unique way to start our higher education journey. Having to go to an online university was something we all had to deal with, and deal with it we certainly did. Now, we all know that university was meant to be hard, but I'm sure none of us will soon forget the stress caused by awkward silences in our online sessions before we finally got to put faces to voices and got to properly know each other. We will also recall the extreme thirst caused by wearing a face mask in a 3-hour seminar and the near certainty of your Wi-Fi buffering right as you were about to deliver your part of a group presentation. But we showed them who's boss, and we came out the other side with memories and life skills we didn't know we needed. We can all safely say now we are experts in Google Docs and Google Slides. We have also got amazing teamwork and problem-solving skills through finding alternatives to when Minerva inevitably crashed and joining lectures on a friend's laptop, which we all did from time to time. We were hit with problem after problem, lockdown after lockdown, being online, in person, blended learning, and I'm sure I've missed some bits in between, but we survived. For that alone, I want to say well done to every single student who is here today. Fast forward to third year. Compared to the turbulence of the first 2 years, this would be a breeze, right? Well, we were a bit naive. We concluded with a year of research proposals, dissertations, and strikes. Despite the challenges faced, we did it. And I'm proud of every single one of you, just like you should be of yourselves. We have our degrees, and our future is just waiting for us. Hold on to this feeling, this sense of accomplishment, with a little bit of relief too. We did it. Having completed my own dissertation on resilience, I could think of no better word to describe our fantastic cohort. Through all the highs and lows, we have been a team, providing each other with support, encouragement, and laughter along the roller coaster that has been our degree. It has been a true privilege to experience this with you all. Congratulations for all your hard work and endeavours to get to this point. We stuck through it, and we have come out the other side.
On such a day as this, it would be negligent of us if we did not recognise the people who guided and supported us through this journey, the Bath Spa faculty. We have all had our fair share of lecturers who helped in various ways, whether that was with a good joke or two, or simply going against the planned lecture to answer our questions and soothe our panicking minds closer to our deadlines. Over the past 3 years, our lecturers have put in countless hours planning, delivering, and marking content for us. So thank you all for you have taught us and the effort you've put into getting us to this position. Be encouraged by the knowledge that whatever good we do and whatever contribution we make to society, and education moving forward is the culmination of both staff and students' efforts. I would like to extend this thank you to the Writing and Learning Centre, who provided advice on improving our work and saw a lot of faces more than once, I'm sure. They certainly saw mine a few times. And to the welfare team, who have been accessible whenever things got tricky. The list is endless, though I do need to make a particularly personal thank you to the Costa team at Commons, because 9 AM lectures are impossible without a very good beverage. I'd also like to take this moment to praise the student rep team and our student academic rep, Sean. Every year they took on any concerns and always championed the student voice, often securing deadline extensions and clarifications on content. During such a tricky time, they made our voices heard. And I'm sure that many of us also participated in countless societies who for many have become an additional family and supportive network during our time at university. I should know, as I was vice president of one myself. I don't think that a lot of credit is given to societies during these events, and I certainly think they should be. They provide space for people to make new friends, laugh their busy, stressful weeks away, and simply learn new things or continue improving in something they already know and love. And finally, to our family and friends and the wider support systems of students who always supported us and lent us a sympathetic ear to our frustrated rants and mental breakdowns. You've also played an integral part in bringing us to where we are today. So for this, we thank you. As my parents wrote in permanent marker on my forehead when I was little, I can, I shall, and I will. Let this guide you as you prepare for your next steps in life. No matter what it is, and know that you can achieve anything you put your mind to. Your degree is proof. Without this help from our loved ones, this process would have been a lot longer.
On this cheerful occasion, I would like to take the opportunity to think about those who can't be here today to celebrate. Some of our course mates are still working hard on their assignments, and others have decided not to continue with their studies. On behalf of Izzy, Honey, Beth, and the rest of Early Childhood Studies, I also want to take a moment to remember one of the students who should have been here graduating with us today, Connie Hillman. Connie loved university, but unfortunately, she never had the chance to finish it. I'm sure she's celebrating with us wherever she is, and we carry our memory of her wherever we go. Today is a testament of how far we have all come. It is proof of our hard work, evidence that every lecture, every reading, every assignment was worth it. We have done it. Graduation marks the conclusion of 3 intense, and I'm sure we can all agree, rather demanding years of work that we undertook to close this particular chapter in our lives. Even though today marks the closing of one chapter, it also marks the opening of a brand new one. We will all go our separate ways, heading off on different paths to find our calling. For many, this new stage of our lives can be daunting, but remember, so was starting university, and look where we are now. Unlike all the readings we completed for our essays, in real life we cannot simply just skip a few pages and see what happens in conclusion. Instead, we have to live each section, write our own stories, and live each day to our fullest, knowing we did a fantastic job getting here. I will finish today with a quote from a favorite children's author of many, Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emma, Lily, Shalomé. That was magnificent. I'd like to finish this ceremony by offering you an Irish blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may your God hold you in the palm of his hand. This ceremony is now closed.
Would you all please stand for the academic procession? Thank you.